I just listened to Taylor Swift for the first time and realized how horrible she is. Uh, the music that I heard is so bad. It is so bad. It is retarded. I'll try to give an example. I mean, to say it and not give the example.
Our pussy is hot. Everybody's cutthroat in the comments.
Okay,
She has a
But I'm not a bad. This is.
she sounds like a retard. Straight up, it's horrible. Now they're all saying that her newest album is specifically bad, but I've never ever heard any of her music. I've never heard a single song of hers ever. Nope. I mean, if I have, I've not known it. What happened to good music? I found a good band, a couple. They're not from the United States, but their formula for song is great. I like hard rock, not necessarily heavy metal. I don't really care for heavy metal, but I like hard rock. I don't like rap at all, but I can admit some of it is good if it's got the right, if it has the right music in it and the lyrics are right. Uh, it can be good, but mostly I don't care for the shit they're talking about. Not interested in it. What kind of music do you like? You like country music? I don't do country music. I just never liked it. Can't stand it at all. Just can't. I'll have to come up with more topics to talk about. I don't currently have a topic at all. I just woke up. I did have dreams that I went to a Metallica concert though. I may be part of it. I was with some friends and they were the other day my friend was coming out of dude's room. Like he left, but then mother buddy came out of there and he's like bringing equipment into the fucking living room and he's putting in like all this like badass shit I didn't know what it was, amps, stuff that goes on them, a bunch of fucking lights, buttons, knobs, all kinds of shit that I had no idea what the fuck it was. And I'm scrambling to get my guitar to play, and then along there, okay, um, you know how they have the bleachers at like a school auditorium. So this place in my dream, it was like a large set of bleachers that went way the fuck up, and I went around the back, and around the back at the top, like it was backwards. Like instead of having the band playing at the bottom, you had to go up to the top, and the band was like on the top of a mountain. So all these other seats down there, it made no sense because they couldn't see the band. You got up to the top and you were like looking in, like it looked like a wrestling ring, and they were in there just fucking playing. And it went around, it went down, and that's where the big parking area was, and all that shit. It didn't make any sense. It was just a small part of a dream. This is part one of the video. I wanted to look at Taylor Swift. Might as well go bring that dream up because I had it yesterday and I didn't say anything about it. I thought we were gonna do a dream class with a Texas Magi dude. What happened to you, Texas Magi dude?
Look, there. Is she beautiful?
There she is.
He's got a shooter.
I'm
Is
gonna pick
it
you
3
right
million
up.
a baby?
Yes, I'm gonna pick you right up.
Oh, I'm in awe. I mean, look at you. You pick her up like a pro.
I pick her up like a grandmother.
Strange Ghost haunts Jack and Mary. 3 men and a baby. It's the Vishnu in the background. This is Bob Larson. He's concerned with Satanism in the youth today. Except it was yesterday. Way the fuck. This guy is from the 80s. Okay? He's interviewing Zena Shrek. And Zena Shrek is actually Anton LaVey's daughter. But she's a clone. Or Taylor Swift is probably just a clone of her.
Disturbing, but it's important information you need to
It
know.
explains the bad music.
In 1966, a one-time carnival performer named Anton LaVey shaved his head, donned a hooded black robe, conducted a devil-worshipping black mass, and established the Church of Satan.
That's what happened.
LaVey's book, The Satanic Bible, which ritualized his religion, has sold more than 500,000 copies. Today,
If you're Satanist, you're stupid. Okay? Especially if you are an atheistic Satanist. You're a fucking moron. You're a fucking moron. And you're destroying America. Okay? You piece of shit. Now we're going to show this girl, and you're going to see. This is Taylor Swift.
that certain televangelists have had a marked drop in their audiences. Overall, the growth of religious media in America is exploding. Can you quote me any statistics in regards to religious radio stations and religious television stations?
Much more.
Do you know how fast they are growing in
there's
this
much
country?
more religious media than ever. That's
That
not
must
what
be
I'm
Mr.
saying.
Fred.
I'm saying, isn't it? That's a sign
know
of
his
the
ears
death
off.
throes of Christianity. You've given up your ideals, and now you're joining the devil's ranks, which is to entertain people. You are now part of the media, which is something that the fictional character you base your religion on, Jesus Christ, would certainly not have condoned.
Well, now
You're now using...
Nicholas, you throw so many, I don't want to interrupt you. I want to be polite, but you throw so many little zingers out that are just factually inaccurate. I do have to call you. You just casually said this fictional character. You completely disregard the historicity of Christ. But let's come back to that.
As most historians would.
Well, that's not entirely accurate, sir. Let's get back to the.
Well, it is quite accurate.
All right, let's get back to where the whole thing started, okay?
In the sacrifice. He sacrificed his ear. Now, let's get to Mrs. Shrek.
It's not acceptable.
Well,
So it's just a question of who manipulates the media, who has the most money to put their reality forth.
would you pardon me saying that I find a world in which
Enough of you.
your ability to conjure your own reality as you perceive it to be a very frightening world for people like
Yeah.
me. Because you see, I'm guided by some codified rules that tell me what is right and wrong. In your world, I'm not so sure I would feel very safe.
You would see that's your problem. You have in the satanic world of the future, Christian churches will be allowed to continue because they pose no threat to us. We don't need Christianity. Christianity needs us.
Sure.
So we'll let it.
Sure. Tell that to the Jews in the Warsaw Ghetto. Why, we're not going to put you in gas ovens. We're not going to kill you. We just want you to wear an armband.
No, I'm not
for
saying
now.
that.
I mean, we just want you.
No.
But
I'm not saying
Hitler-
I'm a humanitarian.
Hitler-
Don't try to whitewash
Hitler
me.
created a reality. Was it evil?
Hitler was a masterful black magician. Of course, he created a reality. Was it evil? I'm telling you that I don't believe in good and evil, and nor can anyone decide what is good and evil. It's all based on historical and cultural values. In my point of view, the Christian religion is evil, in quotes, because it is negative.
Nicholas, I'm not a Jewish survivor of Buchenwald sitting here with a number tattooed on my arm. If I were, frankly, I'd be incensed. I'd be outraged that you suggest.
Well, they are incensed.
Can we get a little more of this one?
If you were in an Ethiopian famine camp,
What would
You
I
would-
be doing there?
you
Isn't
would
that
not-
the problem of the Ethiopian
What would I be
government to
doing
take
there?
care of their own people? Why should we be taking
No, I tell you
care
what it's
of
the
them?
problem of. It's the problem of a communist totalitarian ideology in the Mengistu government that put those people in the place. A
I agree with you
philosophy,
there.
Well,
sir,
that's
a philosophy
fine, so
of
that's fair.
dialectical materialism, a communist me-first philosophy that is
nonsense.
not
Let me-
far from what you said.
See,
now,
that's-
just
okay,
wait,
let's
wait,
put
wait.
it back
let's
on an
get, let's,
academic
no,
level.
no, let's get back to the refugee camp.
Okay, now
You don't. I want to ask Zena. You
Zena.
don't want to
Zena.
feed starving people. You want them to die. That's what you're telling
No,
me.
I like your salesman technique of putting words in people's
Well,
mouth.
then you speak for yourself.
Did I ever say I want them to die? I'm saying, why do they exist in the first
Would
place?
you feed them?
Why would they be allowed
Would
to
you
exist?
raise money? Would you do what you could to collect the resources to feed them?
Would a wolf raise money to collect resources
for
to
the
feed
whelps of the land.
a
Would
monkey
you-
in the tree?
Just yes or no, would you?
I'm using analogies. No, of course I wouldn't. If I
She's not a bad bitch.